Yeah. Hello, everyone. Let us listen to this national item. Yeah, sorry everyone. I want us to before I start this broadcast, I want us to play the national item. I want us to Thank you. Thank you. Thank God. Yeah, we give God the glory. Let us appreciate God for everything. For everything. Let us give God the glory. He's a faithful Father. Thank you for joining this broadcast. Thank you very much. My name is Peter J. Suloba, and I'm presenting Yoruba Oduduwa movements. This is just my own support. And before I go into this one, I pray that God will give us understanding, clearer understanding, and open our eyes to see the danger that is on the way and to know the next move. So may God make it possible for us to have this Oduduwa nation, Yoruba Oduduwa nation, peacefully, without too much shedding of blood. Because if we are saying that we can do this without shedding of blood, we'll be deceiving ourselves. A lot of people have gone already. So many people have gone already. So we can't say we are doing this without the shedding of blood. That is going to be a wrong prayer. But God will prevent us, As you are hearing me, I pray that God, that you will not be used as a sacrifice of any kind in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. So, thank you. This Edim is saying Yoruba Oduduwa movement. And I say, where is Buhari? And I'm going to start from there. Where is our president Buhari in Nigeria? To me, as a person, I have been saying it for the past 2 years that I started this broadcast. I don't come online to talk about this all the time because I'm a Christian and I'm a gospel preacher. I'm a motivational speaker. But I have compassion for my people, for everybody, not only my people, everybody. I have compassion for human blood. I have compassion. I don't want anyone to go through suffering. That is the way God created me. And I love to speak the truth. It does not matter if you're going to kill me or not. I will speak the truth. So the scripture says the truth will always prevail. You will know the truth, and the truth, will set you free. So let me tell you, where is Buhari? I've had this conversation with so many people, and I've had their different opinion. So many people believe that it is not possible for Buhari to die and they will clone somebody else to act as Buhari. One people possible. But we have seen it before. It's very bad Basha and Abiko, to all these northerners. So these people, we are talking about Hausa Fulani. Mi ò ní ní pé gbogbo wọn náà jẹ́yàn burúkú. But majority of them, some of them, don't were a little bit enlightened, at school. They capture the rest of the people when they implant negative things into their mind. We have seen Hausa Fulani people all over in Nigeria before, and they are doing good. We never had problem with them before. They're actually doing good. Before, when I was little, growing up, we see them come kakiri, we give them gifts, we do things, they are good people, we send them errands. That was how they started coming into our land. And now, they are now increasing, they are expanding, they are extending. And now, we have people that were educated, a little bit enlightened among them, and they believe they can do anything. And that was how all these things started. Trying to take over our land, killing people, and they are hiding under the umbrella of Buhari being the president. Now, Buhari, I don't believe, I don't quote me for my word, but I don't believe that Buhari is alive right now. I don't believe it. Now, let's assume that it's alive. They're hiding their this destruction under his umbrella to perpetrate evil, killing our people. Fulani has taken over the northern part of Nigeria already. Before, we used to call them Hausa Fulani. Now it is Fulani men. We don't see that Hausa is gradually wiping away. Now let us talk about Ilorin. Look at what is going on in Ilorin. Hausa Fulani, they are taking over Ilorin. They are taking over. Look at the crisis going on right now on the issue of hijab. How can that suddenly become a problem in a nation? We have Christian schools, we have Muslim schools. Why are these people causing troubles in our land? Now, my problem is, why are the leaders not saying anything? We have Christian leaders, a lot of good Christian leaders in Africa, in Yoruba land. As a matter of fact, the top Christian leaders in Nigeria, they are from Yoruba. Majority of them, they are from Yoruba land. People like Baba Adeboye, people like Baba Oyedepo. Why are they not saying anything with, at least to say something in support of this thing that is going on in Ilorin? They are killing Nigerians, Yorubas. Why are these people not saying anything? Now, I had a conversation with a couple of people, and I've seen people have different views. Some people believe that it is not. I've asked someone that said, I am so dumb because it is not possible for Buhari to not be alive and Osinbajo will be there. And they are looking at people like Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That how can those people, would they be blind that they will not be able to say anything? You see, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not a blind man. Professor Osinbajo is not a blind person. But you need to know that these are the caucus of cabals. These are the people that believe in powers. And these are the people that they have gone into courtesan. And that majority of them want him mule. Majority of them want to silence him by one way or the other. And I'm not saying categorically that Buhari is dead, but my belief, I'm having the belief that he is no longer more, is no more. Because do you think Buhari is going to be dead and Aisha Buhari will go out of the country for good 6 months, over 6 months, without doing anything about it? No broadcast about it. They silence it. They are trying to silence it. Why is Buhari not coming out to address people? Look at what is going on. Let us look into the issue, to the case of NSAS. If you look at the broadcast, that broadcast it is very, very clear that broadcast was not live. It was like a pre-recorded tape. And they just brought somebody wearing like, crowned mask, using mask to represent Buhari. If you have money, you that are listening to me, if you have money today, you can crown another human being. All they need is the picture and your money. I can stop if I want to act like a white man. All I need is the picture, the image of that person, and they will crown it, and I'll be acting like that person. So let me tell you, where is Buhari? If Buhari is alive, why can't he come out and speak? There are too many killings in the land. There are a lot of corruptions in the land. There are a lot of bad things going on in the land. Why are Yoruba people elites, the leaders? Why are you guys keeping quiet? Look at the way they are borrowing money, using Nigerian name to borrow money all over the world. The debt that we have now in Nigeria, they are they are taking all this money to enrich themselves and their generation, leaving the rest of the people in poverty. You see, I believe somebody must rise up. I believe we have to say something. I am a Nigerian. I live in the United States of America. Mo ti gbé ìlú yìí for 20 years. For over 20 years, I have lived in this country. When we come here, we have to abide by their rule. As a matter of fact, American system, when you get to United States, it does not matter whom you are. You will be forced to walk through that system that has already been placed down. For example, if you're driving on the street and you keep on, pom, 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 if I hear that, I will know that that person is maybe is from Nigeria or is from Africa. Because here, in this part of the town, it's a strange thing for people to be making noise like that on the streets. Honey, people see that you can use your brain. But in Nigeria, that has been our nation. And there are a lot of other things going on here in the United States that the system is just for everybody. You can't say because you are a police officer and just run the light with your own personal vehicle. No, you can. Another police officer will stop you and give you tickets. You can't say because you are in charge of Biden, you are a son of Biden, you are a daughter of Biden, or whoever you are, you just run the lights. Another police officer, if as a matter of fact, your name will be on the social media, on the news, that a son of Biden run over the lights and they give him tickets. But in Nigeria, if you do evil, all you need is to measure the name of their superior. All you need is to, you see, this thing is killing us in Africa. And the leaders themselves, they are the ones that were disobeying the law. The leaders themselves, they are the ones disobeying the law. And now, they're putting people that disobey the commandments, that disobey the law, they put them in jail. Why what they are doing is even worse than what ordinary people are doing on the streets. Now, if Buhari is alive, why is he not addressing all of these things that is going on? You know the reason why? Buhari is not alive. And for somebody to, for them to address it as in the person of Buhari, they need somebody that will be crowned again, that will speak. They have to record it, and they need somebody to sit down. You see, I believe what Nnamdi Kanu is saying of Biafra. I believe it. He's analyzing all these things very, very clear enough that somebody needs to understand. But people still fail to understand. Or could we say this is spiritual, this is jazz? When all the people, the Nigerian people cannot speak anymore. The leaders cannot speak anymore. Could this suddenly be a jazz, you know, like spiritual manipulations? Why can they be silent, killing their people in their presence? Look at what these people are doing. They kill our people. They do the video of the killing and they send it to us. They take them into the forest. They kill them. They slaughter them and they send the video back to you. That is to say, we are killing your people and there is nothing you can do. Where is Ooni of Ife? Where is Ooni of Ife? Why are these people silent? You see, I find it difficult to believe that these people are still looking for money. Because of money, they are shedding all these bloods and they are silent. Just because of money, because of power, because of position. People like Bola Ahmed Tinubu talk in Asiwaju Yoruba. As Asiwaju Yoruba, somebody like Bola Ahmed Tinubu, by now, ó yẹ kó gbàgbé nípa election, ó yẹ kó gbàgbé nípa pé 2023. Ó yẹ kó feel the blood of the innocent people that were being shed every day. What is going on in Nigeria? Ó yẹ kí máa yẹ kó feel the pain yẹn. Is it not seeing all this video that we are seeing? But yet, all this they are still struggling just to make more money. on the expense of people being killed. Another problem, people could not get job. So many people go to school in Nigeria, one graduate position, and they were forced. I want only launch oko, one launch oko, just looking for something to eat. These same Fulani people want to power monko. They go there and slaughter them on their own farmland. Now, people are afraid of going into the forest to farm. How can people share the life of a cow than the life of human being? And I'm going to read Genesis chapter 1 and verse 25. I don't even need to read. In the book of Genesis, if you read from 25 to 31, we see the creation of all these things. God created the animals for us, for our consumption, for our own benefit, for our own usage, for our own comfort. God created them for me and you to be able to be comfortable, to eat and to use them. And these animals, they are being used for different purposes. Some people use dog. They train dog to become a security guard. Some people use, we use them for different things. But dog cannot create anything. Dog does not have ability to do what human being will do. Elephant does not have ability to do what human being will do, as big as he is. So it is only we human being that God has placed as on the higher authority over all these things. And we have the brain to direct and control all these things and to use them to build. That is why we can use the thick for a plank and tree in the forest to make wood, to make the chair that I'm sitting down, to make the bed, to do a lot of things. That is why money that we are spending were being made out of wood. God gave us brain to multiply, to replenish the earth. That is what happened in Genesis chapter 1. He gave us dominion, the power, the ability. He put all these things under our care to control them. Now, are you not telling me that cow worth more than the life of a human being? Thousands of cows, millions of cows does not worth a life of a human being. And these people, the cabals, the leaders, they were silent because they know that their own children are protected. Their own family are protected today. But a time is coming that you will know that they are not protected. You yourself, that you are a leader, that you are not saying anything right now, you are not protected when the time comes. Because you are pushing people to the wall. People are getting frustrated every day. And somebody that struggled to go to school, went to school, graduated, went for master's, graduated, and doesn't have a job. This man will find it difficult to get married. This man will find it difficult to feed his to take care of his parents. You are pushing that man into frustration. Now, some of them, they resorted to become criminals. Some of them go back to the farm. Now, I also Fulani, that these Fulani people, that they were not even Nigerians. They still go to their farmland to kill them. You know what you are doing, you leaders? You are frustrating people. A time is coming that people will come and face you directly. They will bombard your house and face you directly because there is no other alternative. That is where Nigeria is going right now. It's better we break that nation right now. It is better every different groups go on their own. Biafra is seeking for and agitating for Biafra. There is Arewa, there is Yoruba. Our Yoruba, I mean, why are people being quiet? Shibola Tinubu, I've said it so many times, and I'm going to say it again. You need to come back home to your people. Seeking for politics in 2023. I'm not going to say you don't, I don't want to use a very ugly word against you, but there is no sense in it. Why your people are being killed every day? Why we are seeing all this Hausa Fulani tripping into Yoruba land with different bikes and everything, taking over the forest. We are hearing all these things, and all you are talking about is 2023. I don't see any sense in that. And we are saying they are killing our people every day. You see, I pray that God will give us understanding, and God will speak to our leaders to stop thinking about themselves alone. You people, you are already rich. You have money anyway. What are you looking for? All your children can never be poor. Why don't you allow other people to grow and to live their life? Why are you putting people under your... Why are you putting people under you? You want to suppress everybody. So this is my message, and I believe I've said it so many times. Somebody like Chief Sunday Igboho that came out. I was surprised pé àwọn Yorùbá leaders tó yẹ pé yẹ kí ni wọ́n dùn pé wọ́n ríyàn tó jáde kó tó yẹ kó support Sunday Igboho. They are still looking for ways to pull him down. What sense does he make? So you want them to kill all your people in the forest? You want all the Yoruba people to rely on the food that they are bringing from the northern side? You want them to bring their food, and then you politicians, you give people a little bit money to go and buy that food so that they will not die. You are suppressing them to become slave under you. You don't want people to use their own brain to go out and work and multiply. How would they multiply? If you have brain able to do electricity, it is difficult in Nigeria. They will destroy that brain because somebody wanted to make money. Why is it Aliko Dangote is the only one that is allowed to import goods? Why is it only Aliko Dangote is the only one that is producing cement, sugar, salt, everything in Nigeria? Is the owner of Nigeria. Nigeria, what are you guys doing? What are you doing? So Nigeria to produce anything. Is that what it is? Something is wrong. Something is wrong. This will they have a very strong machinery that has been placed down, and they are using divide and rule game among our own people. We live in the United States of America. They don't discriminate, and that is why this country keep growing. They feed everybody during the time of coronavirus. They fed everybody. Our leaders in Nigeria, the money that is meant for coronavirus, the palliative, they kept them. They kept them. They want to refine them and now take them out during the time of election. This same election of 2023. How can people be this wicked and demonic in Nigeria? How? You see, we are living in a generation that we used to use our brain. And I want to tell people that no matter what happens, don't bow down for the devil. Because this is satanic in operation. To suppress people, to make people get frustrated and begin to do what you never plan to do. But do not allow anything to frustrate you, to push you to that extent that you will bow down for the Satan. Do not allow it. Just live your life for God, believe in God, and do the right thing. At the appointed time, God will come to you for your rescue. Now we have graduates, people, so many people that graduated, they cannot even get married because there's no job. If you get married, you start having children, you're still going to be a slave under the politicians, and they will oppress you, take over your wife, sleep with your wife, do all these bad things. Where are we going in Nigeria? How can the Hausa Fulani people, they have taken over Ilorin, and now they are penetrating, they are trying to push all the Yoruba away. They are trying to push all the Christians away. If you don't understand it, for the issue of hijab, it's a movement. It's speaking a lot of volume. Could Baba Adeboye, could he say that he cannot see all these things? and people like Bishop Oyedepo. Why are not people not saying anything? These are Christians. At least they're supposed to say something, at least to encourage them, not to bow down for the devil. Why can't one Muslim Shemama take over Christian school? Are we Christian? Are we doing this to them? No. Why are the Northerners, the Hausa Fulani, why are they in our forest? Are we Yoruba in their forest? No. Is this not speaking something to you? I believe we need to rise up right now. And I want to encourage people like Sunday Igboho that stood up. And I want to encourage him so that he will never bow down or give up, because people are trying to frustrate him. He should not bow down. He should maintain a good integrity. I love him for the fact that his families they are not in Nigeria. So you can tell that is the kind of spirit that we need. That is not selfish for him by himself. Look at see all these people living in his house that he's feeding. And from the information that we heard about him, he's been doing this for a long time. He has natural passion for his people. And those are the kind of leaders that we want. We have people, so many people speaking all through the social media every time. People like this, look at Koiki, he left England to come to Nigeria, to Yoruba land, to fight for his people. And before he left England, he was saying it on social media that here we go. And there are a lot of people too, here in the United States, all over the world, in abroad, that they have natural passion for their people back home. They are sending money to Nigeria. They don't want people to go hungry. They don't want people to be suffered. And some people too, even in America, I mean in abroad, they were saying that they will never go back to Nigeria. They were saying that they don't care about what happened in Nigeria anymore, that they're not going back. But some of us, we are not like that. Some of us, whether I will go to Nigeria or I will not go to Nigeria, I don't want my people to be killed. I don't want my people to be oppressed. I don't want my people to be slaughtered. I pray that God will open up our spiritual understanding to do the right thing. If Buhari is alive, why is he not saying anything? Why is it that we only hear about Buhari said, Buhari said, Buhari said? Somebody speaking on his behalf. So, the press, they're just making all these things up to confuse people. So, I read it a few days ago. They said a Buhari driver misled him to sign a document because due to his situation, that the Buhari driver, where is that Buhari driver? Why can't they allow the press people to witness all these things, to come there? Why is it only their own press people in Nassau Rock? Why can't they allow people to have free access to their presidents? Anyway, I pray that God will intervene in our situation in Nigeria. But my understanding, if we don't rise up, God will not do anything. We need people like Sunday Igboho, and we have a lot of people like that can fight war, that can do things. I'm a Christian. When I pray that God bring peace. I've never carried gun in my life. I've never visited herbalists or do all these things, like going there for any form of things. I've never been a cult member in my life. But that doesn't mean that whatever I have to support my people, which is prayer, talking like this is what I have. I can do it. These t-shirts, I have a lot of them, and I'm giving them to people for the movement, just to create more awareness that Yoruba is needed. We need to break out, and God is going to make it possible. I want to appreciate people like Professor That Professor Shakitola, I mean, Professor, that is the leader, is a very good leader. Banji Akintoye, Professor Banji Akintoye, he is a very good leader. You know, when you're buying la need. And Bola Ahmed Tinubu has the brain, has what it takes. But because of 20, why can't you just bring your people together? Oh no, FIFA, Babawa, oh no, FIFA. Why can't you bring your people together and restructure things? We have so many natural resources in Nigeria, in Yoruba land. And when this happens, God is going to open up our understanding to mysteries that He has been planted on that land. We can, I can tell you that we can never suffer. We will not suffer. Nigerians in abroad, when we're talking about Nigerians in abroad, we are not talking about Fulani men. We are not talking about Hausa people, the northerners, because they don't travel. They don't travel. They were busy sitting down there, taking over our land. It is we that they are frustrating us to get out of Nigeria so that they can gain more access to take over our land. Hausa Fulani, it is very hard, very rare to go on the street and meet a Fulani man in the United States. But in markets, in everywhere you go to the store, you will be hearing Yoruba language, Igbo languages, everywhere, just as if you are in Nigeria. But you cannot see the northerners because their own motives are different. They are flushing us out, and indirectly, they are taking over our properties. They are taking over our lands. And they have a very strong, wide mission. They are using divide and rule, using the greedy leaders, give them peanuts, and these are our money as well. They have used Nigeria to borrow money that even our generation can never pay back. They have enriched their children and their generation down the line. And they are killing Nigerian system, taking the money out. So can't our leaders, can't they see all these things? I don't understand it. Can't they see all these things? Look at people like Oshowore. They are frustrating him. They are silencing him. And people are not saying anything. They want to silence Sunday Igboho so that nobody will ever come out again. Whatever they do, that is it. And the leaders are supporting the government against Sunday Igboho. What kilo ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn Yorùbá now? What is going on? Èló náà fún yín tó wá wọ́ọ̀tì pé kẹ́kẹ́ta birthright yín jáde. Èló náà fún yín. This money we go. Gbogbo wa ta wá sílẹ̀ ayé. We came to this world with nothing. By the time we go, we will live with nothing. Everything that we become on earth, as we met everything here, Ọlọ́run ti pèsè wọn sílẹ̀ fún wa. Ọlọ́run ti fún wa ní brain. All of us, we are so talented. Ṣé àwọn tó ń gbéyàn pa, they were talented. For them to think, to put things together, to put resources together, to learn how to shoot that gun, to do all those things. That is the brain that God has given them. Èṣù content convert the brain or convert talent to his own selfish interest. And I'm telling everyone right now, hearing me, under the sound of my voice, please be positive. Do something to make change, positive changes anywhere you get to. Most especially in Nigeria right now. The issue of Nigeria right now. If you are Oduduwa, Yoruba people, support your people peacefully. If you are Arewa, support them. If you are Biafra, support them. I love Biafra people. I love Nnamdi Kanu. And I love Simon Ekpa. These people come every day to speak. They talk. They create a lot of awareness. They do a lot of researches. And God is giving them. And I love all the Yoruba agitation movements group. All of them. People like Dara Talk Show, Baba Ekiti, Koiki Media. Koiki Media is, I mean, I love his courage for him to leave England, to come and sit down with his people, and now God is giving him the voice. But it started from somewhere. I love people like I mean, there are a lot of, I mean, I can't begin to mention names. Money by the Jojo TV. Oh no, sorry, by all this, she was the one that raised money. There are a lot of controversy on that money, but she did not take anybody's money because raise GoFundMe, what new rules and regulations. She cannot just take the money and spend it. But people, because discussion by people are destroyed because they lack knowledge. Some people will just come together and look for ways to bring separation, to bring enmity. They will just throw something out there and people will carry it. Before you know it, they will dent down that name. She did not take anybody's money. They are just using this to separate, to cause problems among the Yoruba agitation, Oduduwa movement agitation group. I pray that God will open up our understanding. And our obas, if you don't do something quick, I pray that the young Nigerians, young people, the NSAS group will not visit you as they visited the Oba of Lagos. I pray that they will not visit you. It is time now to act. If it is too late, they will not welcome you. You will not have a voice. And that is the same thing I've been calling up on Shivola Tinubu. This is the time that you're supposed to act. When you now finally fail, and it is obvious that you can never become the president of Nigeria, that Nigeria will not be, you will now try to drop back into Yoruba land. And you think all the people shouting all this time, they will now embrace you? No! Because as at that time, you have betrayed them. You have betrayed everybody. So this is the best time for Shibola Tinubu or Shibajo and all these Yoruba leaders to begin to speak. Oh, no, Fife. I love Kabezi or Fife. I love him so much. And this is the but on this silence. No, you cannot be silent. You are the leader. You are one of the topmost leaders in Yoruba land. Well recognized. You want to say you don't know that they are killing people in your forest? You want to say that they are not what is going on in Ilorin? You want to quiet about it? I don't understand it. Ejo, Bobowa, let us support our people. Let us have compassion on one another. If you see somebody that is hungry, no, that person want to work, that man want to go to work, but there is no job. That woman want to go to work, there is no job. And they are treating them like prostitutes now, just because they want them to eat, just for them to eat. This is wickedness. You are burying people's talent, burying people's glory. That most of these people, they can become anything mighty all over the world. Nigeria, Yoruba, they are making changes all over the world. Everywhere Yoruba people get to, they feel our impact. We do good things. We turn the place around positively. Yes, of course, there are a lot of criminals as well. There are a lot of people that believe in killing others for them to make money. There are a lot of people that still believe that total destroy another one's destiny to enrich themselves. And I don't know how people can be thinking like that. When you have your own brain, even the system, the transaction, that spiritual transaction that you have to go through to achieve that demonic agenda, if you have applied it in a positive way with your own brain, you would have achieved a better success. You would have achieved something greater than that, because God has planted something inside of you. You neglected what God planted inside of you. You are running after other people's glory. All these things are going on in Nigeria, and they believe they are getting rich, but they don't know that there is nothing that has a beginning that does not have an end. You can be manipulative today. You need to understand that somebody is going to come after you tomorrow. Somebody is going to come after you tomorrow. There is nothing that have the beginning that does not have an end. Bí àyíníke ṣe wà, ni àyínípadà ṣe wà. Àyíníke ó wà lọ́wọ́ ọmọ aráyé. àyínipadà ó wà lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ọba. Tó máa ráyè bá ṣe àyínìke tó bá tásìkò Ọlọ́run á ṣe àyínipadà. And that is the way it is all over the world. God has allowed certain things to happen to us to test our belief, our faith in Him. And because of this frustration, a lot of people, they are bowed down for the devil. A lot of people, because of money, they are selling their other people's they are selling their birthrights. That is what all these leaders are doing now. Oh, what they make it. You cannot sleep on two beds at the same time. You cannot sleep in two houses at the same time. Even in that big mansion that you have, when you want to sleep, you sleep on a bed in one room. Even inside that room, you stay on one side of your bed. So what are we looking for? And you gather all this money and you see people suffering on the streets and you cannot help them. You are our president. Anyway, pastors, they are now using jets, aircrafts. Money money, money meta, money meji, money kiniko. Why people are suffering on the streets? There are a lot of madness that is going on in Nigeria. I don't understand it. Pastor built schools and one student will yet people will not understand. I pray that God will open our understanding. And you that you are hearing me, that you are listening to me, be a positive, make a possible step towards the change, positive changes all over the world. Just make up your mind that let us do it individually. Just like I make up my mind. I cannot kill anybody. I cannot hurt anybody. I cannot use anybody for ritual. It is not possible. You make up your mind. And whatever I have, I share it with people. I have people that I don't know. I don't need to know them. When they call me, I look into my account. I say something to them. I don't need to know them. I don't need to have their number. And some of them lied anyway. But that will not stop me from being good to somebody else. Life goes on. Because the life that I live right now is a borrowed life. I don't have a life of my own. God has borrowed each and every one of us this life. And the time is coming that He will take His life back from us. Then when He takes this life back from us, you will now go to another phase of life, which is eternal life. You will not go to hell in Jesus' name. So let us make up our mind and do things that is positive towards one another. If we can be doing that, I always love to put it like this. Before you do it to somebody else, think about yourself. If they do it to you, would you allow it? If the answer is no, then believe that most likely that person will not allow it. Over 50 years old, I have never slept with another man's wife in my life. Never in my life. I have never done it. And when I was in the world, I did a lot of things. Womanize, flirt all around. But when it gets to somebody's wife, I don't do it. Why? Because I have to think about myself. What when we talk about girlfriend, that is different. In those days. But, I cannot do it. And it could talk about wickedness. When you are looking at another man's wife and you are sleeping with that man's, you are destroying that man's marriage. You are destroying that man's family. If you can make up your mind that I will not do it, if that woman have problem with her husband, she will be forced to go back to the husband because there is no alternative. But the moment you put yourself in a place of alternative, you have destroyed that marriage. You have ruined that marriage. The same thing happens to women. You that you're a female, if you are not married, allow God to do your own for you. Stop looking into another woman's husband. Because when you do that, you are weakening that foundation. You are destroying that marriage. A time is coming that you will have your own marriage. Would you like somebody to struggle with your husband? No. If we can be living our life like this, the whole world will be easier. The scriptures say, love one another, love your friends, love your enemy like yourself. That is why I have people planting so many things against me. I will never want them to die. I will never want them to be destroyed. They are doing things that is against me. One thing that I say, and I will continue to say, is for God to pay them back. Whatever they want from me, let it happen to them. Because if it does not happen to them, maybe because they are not feeling the pain, they might not know the right thing. But if they do it and it bounce back on themselves, they will stop doing it. And I know a lot of people, they will say that is a wrong prayer because I know that they were doing evil. Okay, if they were doing evil and they know that they were doing evil, they don't want it to happen to them and their children, then that means they have to stop it. If they stop it, you will have peace, I will have peace, they will have peace. And everybody will mind their own business. Everybody will be free. That is part of the wickedness that is going on, using outside Fulani people to come into our land, to take over what belongs to us. They have their own, but they want to take over what belongs to us. The same spirit is the spirit that is working in an average Yoruba man that wanted to take another person's glory. That is a thing that will go viral. Just of reasons. Few days ago, about 2-3 days ago, a woman that was begging for money. I shared it. She was begging for money and collect this money. Now send the money to other group of people, herbalists, ritualists. They will now use this money to go and do rituals to exchange people's glory. That is another way, or that is another crime that is so common in Nigeria. That is another crime that people are doing in Nigeria. You see, we are not even talking about physical stealing alone, highway robbery alone. This set of people, there is another set of people exchanging other people's glory. Why would you? And the woman said, a lot of big men. She said it in that thing, that big men. That is to say, there are a lot of people that you see on the street with big cars now. You don't know the foundation of their wealth. You don't know the source of their money. They said they have job. They are telling you they are living in America. But when they go to Nigeria, you don't know what they are doing in Nigeria. You don't know the altar that they have in Nigeria. You don't know the charm they brought to America that they are using. They were using in England, all over the world. There are evil men all over the world. But if you can take it, make up your own mind that you will not be a collaborator. You will expose evil. If I make up my own mind that I will not do evil, I will expose evil. You will see that evil will be eradicated from our land. Because if they know that when they get caught, that you will speak, it will be eradicated from our land. And that is more reason why I've stood up in my own family too. That you cannot be destroying other people's destiny just because you want to make money. You cannot be oppressing people just because you want to make money. It does not make any sense. Whatever you have, give God the glory for it. Whatever I have, I glorify God with everything that I have. And I move on with my life. I give God the glory for this broadcast. And thank you for watching. Kindly help me to share the broadcast. And God will bless you in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. At least if you cannot talk, just share. If you don't have money to give to support, just do something to support. You speak, to talk is free. Just make sure you don't speak something that will destroy somebody else's destiny. Just contribute something. Speak out. And by so doing this evil will be eradicated from our land. By so doing this, the Yoruba people will be free. The Igbo people Biafran people, they will be free. Even the Hausa people, they will be free. Even the Fulani people, when they stop doing this evil, when they cannot do it again, they will learn how to sit down and face their own life. So thank you for watching. God bless you. Once again, my name is Peter Ayodele Jesulova, and this is Jesus is the King of Kings International Ministry. Thank you very much. Kindly help me to share. Thank you. God bless you. Cheers.